Hello? Hello? Okay, I think it should be it. Hold on. Let me just go to here. Okay, let me see if the stream is on. I think it should be on, right? Yep. Hold on. Okay, I think the stream is on. Okay, cool. Let me just notify everyone. Oops. Hmm? Wait, hold on a second. Is it starting to bug out? Hello, hello? That's a little bit weird. It should be good, but I don't think I'm seeing it on my phone though. Hmm. Technical issues. Hold on a second. Oh, you guys can actually see. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird, because I can't for some reason. This is one of the drawings, although I don't think I would use this. I might not actually draw this. I'm not sure. I'm just putting it there. Hold on. Okay. Actually, let me find some good songs. Wait. What song should we do, actually? Because we're not going to get copyrighted. Maybe, yeah, copyright songs. Wait, not this one. I just randomly.
hello, who are you? And we start from scratch again. Want to resume day by day and fading away. We get along just fine. I say everything you like to hear. And funny how much I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. I can't remember who I am. Everything's a blur. Take me over. Say hello, what's up with you? I'm starting to talk like you do. Here we go, I'll be gone soon. Day by day, everything has changed. We've grown apart this time. I can't figure out the reason why. It's funny how much I tried. I know that I could be with you. I can't remember who I am. Everything's a blur. Take me over. I'll become you like. This is what you wanted, right? Sacrifice all I know. I will teach myself to let it go.
Wait, hold on. Wait, huh? Wait, I think it's suddenly turning on. Wait, it does. I think you can actually hear me now, right? Because all of a sudden it's just turned on itself. You probably can hear me right now. What in the freaking hell? Very quiet. That's the loudest I can think of though. Wait. I got one more. Uh, wait. Where's the thing? Where's the exchange thing? You know what? Technical issue sucks. Like literally sucks. Let me try if I can switch to another. Yeah, I'm using my. No. I'm not using my iPad mic. I'm using my Bluetooth microphone, as you can see here. But I might try with another thing. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Okay, let's plug this in. Change the headset. Hold on a second. Just gonna detach this one and then go back into this one and see if we can actually. Hello, is this better? Testing. Is this any better? I think it's not. It's actually similar, right? But it should be better slightly. I'm not sure. Is it any better? Can hear. So it's still not really that good. That's really weird because like I already have my microphone volume at maximum. Similar volume. Man. Hello? That's kind of weird. Well, I do not have any more headphones. I don't think there's. Okay, I don't think this is the one. Bro, I literally got ear raped. Oh my god. Hold on. That's painful. What? Why? Okay, that is very weird. What in the freaking hell is actually happening? Whenever I. What the hell? Hold on. That ain't working. That ain't working. No, it's even worse. What? Why in the hell is literally there's so many no. Okay, I think this should work the best. Yeah. Because guys, literally when I use the other one, I got literally ear raped for no absolute reason. When I got back into the setup, the streaming setup, like I have my volume at the lowest already. Like it's not even on, but it's on the maximum level for some reason, and my eardrums just got ear raped so bad. But yeah, anyway, technical issues. It always happens. Audio mixing is weird, I think. Yeah, sometimes it's very weird. I do not even understand it either. Honestly, one of the tools that I have used a lot is this symmetrical tool. It's very underrated, honestly. Very, very useful, in my opinion. You can do lots of crazy things with it. Even your drawing perspective, you can always like, let's say, make a new layer, and then like draw some patterns on it. Let's say this is our pattern. And you can always, let's say, stretch, and then duplicate, like this, and then combine them together, and then like using it as a pattern or something. I think asymmetrical tool, the symmetrical tool is like very overpowering in my opinion. And the other one that I would also do is this one, which is having a pure black color on top of the color layer. Costume is temporary, so you can establish orders and okay. I genuinely have no idea. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Because like I already have my microphone volume at maximum, so like I do not know why. Oh, actually, should I stop the music actually? Seems like your Avid audio settings not doesn't affect music volume on stream. Actually, would it be better if I just switch out the music, or do you guys still want to hear music? I changed it just now, and the volume we hear didn't change. Oh, oh, yeah, maybe. It's probably the settings. I think for now, no music. Okay. And I'll just swipe the music away. I was saying, this thing right here, one of the things that I would do is this one. So basically, you put a whole black color on top of the whole layers. Like, as you can see, these are layers that I'm showing. And basically, you set it into color layer mode. I'm sorry, this is Chinese, but I can tell you in English, it's called color layer. The mode is called color layer mode. Basically, what it does is to help you understand the sketch logic so that whenever your sketch logic is correct, your picture should look good. For example, if I zoom in, as you can see here, the colors right here, it's not skin color at all, but it looks okay because, the whole color and the whole sketch logic is correct. So that the skin color looks okay, it doesn't look too weird. That's one of the tricks that I have. I can't hear you with the music playing. Oh, okay, I see. Man, that's really annoying. But yeah. And also, if you guys have any questions, if you want to ask, feel free to ask. As long as it's something that I understand and I can help, just feel free to do so. Actually, I feel like the character might be a little bit too small. I might wanna make it bigger, just slightly a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Those brushes are cool. Where do you get them? That's a good question. Like, these are actually free brushes that I have online, but it's very old though. It's nothing too new. I would say One of the brushes that I really like is oil paint brushes, but honestly, I think the default Procreate brush is also pretty good. I think there should be oil paint, right? There should be some oil paint here. Marker pens, and then I think it's this one. These ones, is it? Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah. These are oil paint brushes. So you go to this one, whatever that is called in English, but in this icon, and then these brushes like this one, it's oil paint. It's similar to oil paint, I suppose, where you can blend the colors. What I mean by that is like whatever, let's say you use a different color, as you can see, when I was smudging it, like very lightly, just gliding on top of the screen, you can see there's a little bit of color mixing and pooling. These are kind of similar to oil paint brushes. And as long as brushes have these kind of properties, personally, I think it's a good brush for me to use. But it's very optional though. It doesn't mean that everyone has to use brushes like these. Actually, I think for anime digital art, I feel um like a normal slim brush like these ones is actually really useful. Like round brushes like this. These are already pretty useful. Like lower down the opacity for a little bit and you just kind of smudge it a little bit. You absorb the color and then draw back on top of it and then slightly just blend in. And it's also one way to blend colors like this, which is pretty natural as well. Just a little bit more. I'll copy this. And sometimes when I draw, I constantly copy the steps so that whenever you do not like something, you can always go back into the first layer, the first drawing, and then you can copy one more and then work on top of it. Because generally, I personally really like working on one single layer so that it's just my habit. It doesn't mean that everyone has to do like this, but yeah. Oh, wait, wrong brush. Let me get back to brushes that actually work. And one of the things that I really like is by making the brush into a very small ones and just draw on top of it, detailing. But of course, you gotta have the basic color and sketch before everything happens when you can use the smaller brush to detail the whole thing. Let me find where's the thing? Is it this one? Oh yeah. And also brushes like this is also pretty useful. We have a color filter. This is a brush that I made for myself. Basically, it's a flat brush, and then it has this really cool color filter function, which gives this a more colorful feeling, I guess. It's just some kind of vibe, honestly. Because to me, drawing is really just a sort of feelings, emotions, or vibe you're trying to put in to your drawings. You get what I mean? I'm hearing a lot of wind noise outside. It's literally November in Hong Kong, but it's still kind of hot, honestly. No. And also liquefy, oh wait, liquefy is also a very useful tool. Like whenever you don't like something, you can always just adjust, like by pulling and adjusting the placement of the character or the thing you want to refine, just slightly squishing down a little bit. It's basically, honestly, drawing like this is just like sculpting, I would say. It's more like you're sculpting something rather than drawing for digital art like this. Like you mean each November is 20 or something Celsius. Yeah, exactly. It's really hot right here. Absolutely outrageous. A little bit more. You know, one of the habits that I have is whenever I try to focus and then I will stop talking. But whenever I try to stream while playing games, it doesn't look like that. It's like completely two different kind of behavior for some reason. I just couldn't find the focus like playing games. I don't know why, but it's kind of hard for me to focus all at the same time. Maybe it's just me. Like, it's always seated as sculpting. Mm-hmm. I guess it has to be different kinds of art styles. Like these ones, I don't really have a sketch at all. I just kind of put colors on top. Did I? Yeah, I literally do not have any sketch. If I if I take the sketch that I have, it looks like this. Okay, I do not have any lines. I just kind of make some really basic color strokes on top, and then I just kind of refine on top of it by copying another layer on top. But yeah, wait, this one. Okay, what exactly are you drawing actually? What is this scene? This is actually one of the drawings that I have for my OC. Hold on a second. Yeah, This is actually one of the drawing that I have for my OC, and he is a deity of water, you can say. Basically, he is like a god of water. Might be hot take, but line art is ironically harder than rendering. Actually, you might be right. For some people, I think line art is actually much harder than actually rendering. I do feel like that as well, because line works, they always try to limit the exact accurate perspective, I suppose. Like I do have line works in another one, which is also from my other OC. This is a fire deity OC, which is called Colin. And as you can see, I have like tons of line work here. And it took me so long to just draw. It took me so long because the line work is insane. Like there's just so many lines. Like actually, I did use a lot of asymmetrical, wait, no, symmetrical tools to draw this one. Like for example, the doors, these ones, I suddenly forgot the term for it. The railings, yep, the railings. Uh-huh. Basically, I do a lot of symmetrical things in this drawing, as you can see here. But yeah, if I zoom in, there's a lot of line works, but it took me so freaking long. And I would say Lineworks helps you to be more accurate. It does. But if you want to be quicker, I would say like directly rendering on top would be probably the most ideal if you want to do quick commissions, especially when you're doing business commissions. You want to be as quick as possible. So when that happens, line work might not be the best ideal option for you. Well, except of course if you're doing anime artworks, then maybe you have to do line works after all. But if it's not anime artworks, then rendering like this would actually help a lot. Removing the line, making it look nice and clean is very hard. Gotta have really good control over the pen and brush. Hmm. Mm. What if we make it larger like this? What if we make it a hexagon? You know, it's kind of weird because I have not been drawing a lot. I've been busy with school, and most of the time right now I just kind of write things instead of drawing. Although sometimes I still draw, but not as much. Maybe there should be lighter ones like this. Oh, whoops. Switch into eraser. Oh, small foliage along with smaller brush. Can be hard with school. What kind of school are you doing? I am doing master's degree in fine arts in CHK, Chinese University of Hong Kong. Yeah, I'm actually studying fine art, but I'm doing digital art. Surprise, surprise. What about you? Do you like drawing artworks as well, or are you studying in art schools, perhaps? Honestly, it's also one of the reasons why I really wanted to help people with artworks because you may already know if you come from Instagram, I do not study art formally before I start my university. So if I can do it, you can do it too, honestly. Ooh, damn, I can hear my father outside talking about the Chinese Olympics, I believe. I'm not sure what's the whole name for it, but I think it's called something like Chun Wan Word or something. I for those who English is better than me, please help. Paralympics. Yeah, probably, I think. The recent one, the most recent one in mainland China, I believe. Gotta switch just a little bit. Hmm. Why do you like digital art? That's a very good question. I think digital art, how do I put this? Unlike traditional art, digital art has a lot of possibilities, I think. It can gives you a lot of functions, just like what I told you about, like the symmetrical things, the color functions, the color layer modes, and the liquify, which you can stretch along, like things like these, or even like 3D modeling and stuff like that. You can literally create some kind of world because I don't really like just drawing an OC. I would prefer actually building up a whole world. It's more like world building. So whenever you draw digital art, you can actually draw out an entire world, just like how you build a small virtual empire. I'm not sure. Because for traditional art, it's much more harder if you want to compound an entire world inside. Because when you're doing digital art, right, you're probably drawing an iPad or your computer. And so you can actually compress all of the novels, writings, the structures, the heritaries, the artworks all in one into one device. And you can always take it with you everywhere. Even when you're traveling, you can always bring it with you. Yeah, that's like one of the main reasons that I really like digital art, I suppose. What about you? Do you like digital art? Or do you prefer traditional ones, like hand-drawn watercolors or maybe oil paintings? I'm going to school for both, so I relate. I think most modern artists dabble in both. Oh yeah, they certainly do. Certainly do. I think I do have to try traditional first. When I was studying in university, I still got to do traditional artwork first before I actually go really serious about digital artworks. And I think genuinely traditional art, it gives you this basics, I suppose. Yeah, the very basics of art, logic and ideas, especially when you're creating world, like world building. You gotta use a lot of um historical inspirations or academic inspirations, and that's when the whole research thing comes in. Move a little bit. So I took a mythology class at school. No, I never, I never really did. I don't think we actually have mythology class at all. It's just color theory, watercolors. Actually, I think I have a lot of classes back in university, but none of them are related to mythology. They're more like hands-on experience on a specific type of media. For example, like seal engraving, which is like a Chinese seals that you have to engrave some kind of words on top of a rock, or maybe Chinese calligraphy, Chinese inking, digital art, and game designing. What else? Oil paint. watercolor sketch, and 3D modeling, design, photography. What else? I think I still have a lot, but I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, pottery, and what's that thing called? Suddenly I forgot. You know the thing that you have to solder some kind of ring. You have to solder with metal pieces together in order to create jewelries. I forgot the whole name for that. But yeah, I also attend classes like that. Which one of those are considered most useful really? Those are a lot of different art forms. Yeah, that's a lot. Useful, huh? Probably would be designing, honestly. I would say it's probably designing because in Hong Kong, mostly it's about business. So I would say that the most useful one would probably be designing things, maybe product designs and graphic designs. Usually, you gotta use Photoshop and all like that thing. As for which one is my favorite, that's really good. That's a good question. I would say um, gaming design is probably one of my favorites because they literally need you to be making a small game or card games out of it, which you have to design with your OCs and stuff like that, which is like heaven. Because to me, I'm someone who really enjoys creating OC stuff, and so that when the teacher announced that we are allowed to use our OCs to create a set of cards, like TCG cards, I was literally very happy about it. I was very happy about it, honestly. What about you? Do you have any favorite subjects in your school, maybe? If you do study art as well. You gotta be creative and use your OCs. Yeah, exactly. And so as my other classmates, they're very happy as well that they can use their own characters to do their thing. Because people who are interested in digital art, there's a high possibility that they also enjoy anime characters and games a lot. Because I mean, you already picked going into gaming design, right? It's probably because you like anime games and stuff. Pardon me. Yeah, I heard anime is super popular in China and Hong Kong. I mean, it's kind of popular everywhere. Is it popular in your country as well? Or is it more of a popular one? Maybe not specifically anime. Like the overall ACG community, I think, is pretty um popular in Hong Kong. I would say though, it's not as popular as in Taiwan for the ACG community. It's more even popular in Taiwan, which is why I think my classmates enjoys a lot because back when I was studying in university, it was in Taiwan instead of Hong Kong. So my classmates were very happy about it. The heart of America, so it's not traditional. I took cinematics, but it's more just make plates and mugs. Oh, ooh, I see, I see. That's really cool. I think I did pottery in secondary school and university for just one or twice. I think I did pottery the most in my secondary school areas, which is like in America it would be middle school to high school kind of area, I think. I think in the US anime is more popular than it used to be for sure, but we have our own media here too. Uh-huh. It's probably Marvel. Is it Marvel? The Hollywood industry, maybe. Oh wait, what's wrong? Although I don't think I actually have a lot of yeah, I don't think I watch a lot of American movies though. I do have watched some, but not much. Actually, one of my favorite would be is actually is Green Book in America. Um, yeah, is Green Book actually an America thing? Is it though? Cinematics can be fun, and yeah, Marvel is super big here. Hollywoods hate animation. Man, they do like CGI though, one thing for sure. They do like CGI. Marvel is super big though, yeah, but for illustration, mostly in the form of comics and cartoons, movie are all live action. Actually, yeah, come to think of it, even though the Netflix adaptation or something, they're also in real life forms, like real human forms instead of animations. Mm-hmm. It's similar to animation, yeah. We use CGI a lot, insanely a lot. I think the most famous one would probably be Marvel. I only watched once. I think it's about Thor or something and Loki. Although I kind of forgot the whole name of it though. I forgot the episode name. Green Arrow, yeah, DC. Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe it's not really worth remembering so you're good. Unless it's one of the old ones. I think it was pretty old. I'm not sure actually. I was just sitting in my home watching TV with my mom when I was, I don't know, 15, 16 or something. 15? I don't know. Probably 16. Yeah, Loki and Thor are kind of got comic book characters, sort of like how you have more Chinese themed goddesses. Yeah, 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 like that. They're pretty cool, I think. Community is very big as well. I have many friends who also love Loki. Like she adores Loki so much. She's literally a big fangirl. She can yap about it all day long. I can still remember her face. She loves him so much. Loki and Thor are Marvel's interpretation of the same characters from Norse mythology. Norse mythology? Do you mean like Greek mythology or something? Aren't they from Greek? Norse mythology. Oh, what is that thing? I don't think I've heard of this one before. I always thought it was actually Greek, but it's not. I've just learned something new today, guys. Yardir Nordic gods. Oh, although a lot of Western scholars are based off Greek gods. Greece is a different place. Oh, I actually have no idea. That's actually really cool. I never knew about it. I've always just thought that they are actually Greek. All the time it has been a lie. Oh no. Scandinavia? How do you even pronounce that word? I do not know. I'm not a nerd. I'm sorry. Okay. I really do not know how do you pronounce that thing or even what that is, but that sounds cool. I want to actually check that out. Okay, Scandinavia is really far north, where Greece is more in southern Europe. Oh, okay, okay. According to Wikipedia, children of Northern Europe with strong historical culture and linguistic ties between its concerned people refers to Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Oh, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden, or maybe Finland. Oh, okay, okay. You know, I've always heard that something about Vikings. So, like, some people claim that Vikings are from American, and then some people claim that Vikings are from Northern Europe. Which one is actually the correct answer? Where does these Viking comes from actually? You probably at least heard of Vikings, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Vikings. Vikings are Northern Europe. They sailed to America. Oh, okay, okay. I see. Ancient American mythology is a whole deep can of worm because of how scattered and varied it is between Native American people. I have no idea because I have zero knowledge of American histories. Even though it's funny because I studied history in the past. Actually, no, I do think I have a little bit, but it's not that much. It's just about the Cold War. And yeah, that's all. I don't know about the Cold War. It's also really sad because in Hong Kong, where you're studying history, I always thought that it's about old history, like ancient ones, like dynasties and all, but in reality, it's not. It's really contemporary, you know. Yeah, they only cover modern histories. They're way too contemporary. Mythology in Hong Kong. I don't think Hong Kong have its own mythology at all. Is it, Lawrence? I think we don't actually have mythology. I mean, we do have some legends, like legendary things, but I don't think we actually have a kind of mythology. American history lessons mostly focused on America too. I think every country kind of it has its problem. Yeah, yeah, I can agree on that. In Hong Kong, we have Chinese history and world history as separate subjects. Obviously, Chinese history is more detailed and covers actually ancient stuff, whereas the world history is all contemporary. Uh-huh. hmm If you're going to study Hong Kong history, most likely you're going to dive into absolute contemporary histories. There's not a single ancient ones if you're studying Hong Kong history. I have a hard time with contemporary histories. You know, I was so happy when I thought if I can finally study history because of I really like those dynasty and cool things, but no, I ended up studying heavy politics, which I kind of despise because you have to remember like tons of things. I don't really hate it. Every country bias towards itself. Yeah, exactly. So it's all interconnected. I was just curious if any regions differed. Mhm. Ancient history is also basically politics, so ancient politics, yeah. But ancient politics is fun, you know, you can actually apply them into works, like when you're writing things. When you are putting contemporary things, like especially politics, into your works, it's most likely turning into, um, you know, you might get cancelled. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Oh no, it's only 10 p.m. and I'm starting to feel a little bit of tired. I'm starting to age, guys. We're all getting old. Exactly. It's not preventable. We can't prevent it. Hong Kong was a very important port town, right? Yeah, you can say so. It's pretty international. So we are slightly different than mainland Chinese. We run on a different system, slightly. Similar to Macau, we also run on a different set of systems rather than mainland China. We have something called two systems, one country, which is like a politic systems, which we have two different systems, but we are in one country. Yeah, it is. It is pretty. Wait, what? Hong Kong is pretty big. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but like it's very funny because hearing foreigners saying Hong Kong is very big, it's kind of funny to me. Cause like to me, Hong Kong it's pretty small. I'm sorry. That's not intentional, but yeah. I personally think Hong Kong is pretty small, but I suppose some of the people might think it's big in terms of business. Uh-huh. If you're talking about the potential it have, I would say it does have quite a big potential. But if we're talking about the place, I think it's actually a little bit it may not be small. It could be tiny though. Yeah. No, like I like hearing your perspective. To me, I see like New York City very dense, but maybe it's not very large at all. Yeah, yeah. It is pretty dense, but not large. It's a very central city, I would say. Similar to New York, yeah, I would say, but not as big as New York. I'm not sure. Because I've never been to New York, but I would absolutely want to though in my life. Oh, hi. Hi, Joe. Welcome to my stream where I draw my ass off. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh. We got so many friends here. I'm so happy. Welcome. How is math doing? Is math mathing for you? My queen, my baby girl. That's really hard, and I've been procrastinating work to now, so I didn't realize we already started. No, it's okay, it's okay. We all procrastinate a little bit. But keep going though. Don't give up. What's your drawing? Looks so cool. Muted. What do you mean muted? You mean my microphone? It's not clear or something? What's your drawing? It looks so cool. Thank you. It's my OC, one of my OC. He is inspired by Chinese mythology, which is a water deity. How do you even pronounce that? Relatable. That's very peak design work right there. Oh, thank you, Queen. Not as epic as you though, babe. Wait, let me grab some water. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. No matter what you're doing, keep staying hydrated. Because you know what I think? There's once I kind of forgot drinking water for a whole 8 hours straight. And when I started feeling weird, and I was like, why do I feel weird? That's when I start to realize I have not been drinking water at all. So you gotta stay hydrated. This is the time for you to drink water right now. Go on. By the way, how's it been? I've been fine. Not bad. The schoolworks were pretty busy, and the teammates are very concerning, I would say. But I think I can still manage. I haven't died yet. I'm still alive, most importantly. Yes, ma'am. You better be, bro. You better be drinking water. Soon it might snow here. Oh, yeah, right. You are in America right now. Wow. You're gonna snow. And here we're still like 20 something Celsius degree, I think. Oh, that was really cold. It's nearly zero. Have you ever seen snow in person? I mean, for people who stay in America, probably snow is like a very normal thing for you. But for us in Hong Kong, we never really snowed. Actually, no, I think we did, but on a very tiny scale of snow. It's like extremely tiny. 20 is actually crazy. Is it? How much is it for you, actually? 8 or 10 or something. Oh, you know, I've been missing on wearing long sleeves because even to now, I'm still kind of wearing short sleeved clothes all around. Literally right here, I'm wearing short sleeved clothes, even shorts as well. And I still have my fan on currently. That's kind of hard, I would say, on good days. On good days? What about right now? I have no idea. It's actually that cold for you guys? Just checked. Coldest today gotta be 4. Oh, that's pretty cold. Seriously, that's pretty cold. That happens in Hong Kong, but only when it's like a very deep winter. Last week when I went to my cousin who lives in near Texas, there were humidity where the humidity was so low, almost like 10 to 20% of humidity. That's extremely low. Because I think back in Taiwan, when I used to study in my university, because it was on the mountain, humidity always stays almost like 90% or above. Like it's always 95 above, around 95 to 100%. Like almost every single time. Actually, no. Whenever it's in spring, every single day it's going to be 100%. I can remember literally our walls are full of mold because of it, because of how humid it is. And we gotta do some work in order to erase the molds. It's so annoying. But in Boston, it's cold as fuck. Uh-huh. But is it really that dry as well? It's cold, but is it dry? Or is it like really wet? So now the humidity is 50%. Oh, that's not high. That's not actually high as well. Wait, how much is the humidity in Hong Kong right now? Let me see. It's actually 23 Celsius degree, and we are at 66%. Okay, close enough. Oops. Man, I hear my mom laughing outside. They always do things without me, man. Did you have dinner? Yeah, I had dinner. I had dinner before I streamed. Hmm. It must be around 11 p.m., right? Yeah. I would probably stream a little bit more and then I'll end the stream. Probably 11:50? Yeah, let's set that into 11:50. And then I'll gotta shower and finish some more works. Yeah, that should do. If you guys got any more questions, feel free to ask though. Don't hesitate, honestly. For end stream, since you're here, can you go check if you've been receiving instant notifications? Oh wait, I see them now. Oh, I see them now. See, I see them now. I'll reply you whenever I end the stream. Glad it's working. Man, I suddenly feel a little bit hungry. It's always like this in the most unhinged time. It always happens like this. So deep. That's one way to greet the people. I like that. What's poppin'? Probably schoolworks, if I have to assume. Am I late? Nope, you're not. You're on time. Yay! Welcome to the stream, by the way, where I draw my OC here. Oh yeah, and if you got any question, feel free to ask. Do not hesitate, okay? I promise, if it's the thing that I understand, I'll answer you as the best that I could. Yo, what? My mom is sleeping now? I just hear my dad saying to her, "Thank you." Yeah, I'm really hungry. I should get something to eat after stream. A wizard doesn't have an age, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Is this from somewhere? Is it from Harry Potter or something? That feels like it's from a meme, but I have no evidence to prove that. It's from wait, what was that? ROTR. What was that? With some tequila in my your Harry Potter reference, I think. I'm not sure what even that is. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Oh, I see. Though I can't draw backgrounds, do you have any solution? I don't know what to ask, but I want to ask for you. Yeah, sure. Uh, for backgrounds, I would suggest you to go onto Pinterest and make a whole folder and then grab as much as background you would like and study them. Actually, especially if you want to do what's that thing called? Perspectives. You can go to here in this toolbar and then you click here the canvas and then you can click this thing here, which is switching on and off for the guidelines. And here you can adjust the guidelines. So this is symmetrical guidelines, right? And you can actually switch to this one, which is perspective. And you just tab one single time. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, why is it not working? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I think it's bugging out. Hold on a second. Let me grab another one. Okay, like this. Yep. So you just tap single time and you got 1 point, and tap it twice, you got 2 points, and you can drag along the points like this. And then you can add one more point like this, which makes you the third point. And you just switch it on, click OK. And here we already opened the guidelines right here. So whenever you draw the lines, it will actually align automatically to the guidelines like this. Okay, that's pretty bad, but you get the idea. You get the idea. So like for example, like this maybe. Let's say we're doing some buildings, right? Like this. And you can just go ahead and let's say this is the road, and then we've got some kind of railings, whatever, and then there's some kind of train here, whatever. And then we've got some more buildings here, just like this. Yeah. And then whenever you switch it off, and then you will have a very clean, accurate perspective for drawing the backgrounds. This is one of the tricks that I think would drastically improve or help you to draw the backgrounds. But yeah, listen, being in America and not trying fried chicken is a crime to avoid. I had to go try chicken fillets chicken. I have never tried chicken fillets, but I've heard that this one is pretty well known, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's pretty well known. Is that house layouts? It's one of the ways that I draw perspective. But if you don't like this, I've also got one more thing. I've got one more trick, which is hold on. You can grab brushes like this. You just make the whole thing like this, and then copy, and then turn it like this one, and then you can just combine them together, and so that you have these whole blocks, right? And then you can adjust the size like this. So for example, let's say I want, actually, let me switch it off like this. Actually, no, we gotta copy this one more time. And then for example, like this. And then we got another, like, actually, wait, no. We set it into a different color first. We can do this, yep. So that we can have two different sets of guidelines. How do I put it? Wait, I kind of forgot. The perspective is like that. Maybe, for example, like this. Yep. So now we combine it together, and then we lower the opacity right here. And so that, oh, wait, we can directly draw on top of it. So like, for example, I'm going to make a floor to ceiling windows. I can just basically add like this. It's a very rough sketch, but you get the idea, like this. Wait. Uh, like yeah, like this. And then we've got color like this. And then maybe let's say sky color in here. Oh wait, we need to adjust it like this. Hold on. Wait, I can't bring on top. Okay. And let's say we do some color here. And yeah, basically you just alpha lock the whole thing, and then you can just draw, let's say there's a sky outside. Oh, hold on. There's a sky outside, maybe some clouds here and there, and then maybe some kind of buildings, whatever. Yeah. And then maybe in here there's a character here, so maybe drag it on top like this. Yeah, you get the idea. So like this, you can be very easy to control if you don't want to use the guidelines like here. If you don't want to use the guidelines right here, you can do what I did, which is by making the blocks and then like making them into two perspectives to set up the whole thing. But yeah, these two tricks are one of the things that I might use in my drawings. In Kitra, there's a ruler option, which is basically for that. Oh yeah. The ruler is the guidelines that I've talked about. Oh, like 3D. Yeah. Think of drawing as a 3D modeling apps. Think of it as a 3D modeling application. And when you draw with a mindset of 3D, it'll be much more easier for you to do perspectives. Not only just perspective, it's genuinely much more easier for you to draw characters, things in general as well. Whenever you're doing illustrations that has like big perspectives and like normal ones. But of course, it might be different for 2D illustrations. So like for very, how do I say it, graphic illustrations. Like I'm not sure if you have seen Genshin PVs. So some of the PVs they have like these 2D characters moving, right? It's more like a illustration book art style. Whenever you're doing that, sometimes you might not draw with perspective at all. So when that happens, everything turns very subjectively, and um, that's when you can jump out of the box and don't think like you're drawing 3D. Mm-hmm. Incredible respect for creating users, free and open source software forever. Thank you, bro. Lately, a lot of people are switching to open source softwares like editing, drawing, etc. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been using one called InShot, I think. It's an editing app. Sometimes I use that for editing my videos. I think I've done that in the past as well, but uh, not much. Because recently I've been using edits instead. It's on Instagram. It's pretty useful and easy to use. You just put your clips inside and like cut them in pieces. There you go. Open source is better and it's the ethical option. Try looking at Photoshop, man. Try looking at Adobe. For real, in giving those billionaires more money. Ooh. That's the burn, girl. That's the burn, queen. But honestly, though, I still think there's not exactly, how do I say it? A fully 100% um repli replication of Photoshop. Because I think Photoshop have way too much functions, honestly. I think it's very expensive and overpowering, but it has got way too much functions. Way too much. If you're a graphic design, you might not be able to escape Adobe at all. If you're a illustrator like me, then you might be able to because Photoshop isn't really that much of a need for illustrators, except for Chinese people like Riot Games and Tengshun, I believe it's one of the Chinese company games, and they require the artist to use Photoshop at all cost, probably because they think that this Photoshop thing is very professional, so that they require the artist to use Photoshop at all cost. Real Robin Hood. What if Adobe had a conference about new updates and features? The first comment I saw was, what? What's the first comment? Will it be a going crack? Oh no. It should be. It should be. It's just a matter of time. It should be. There's always this Chinese person who would crack the whole thing down and then release it on internet. There's always this one Asian person who would do this. You just gotta trust the process and give them some time. It's not Robin Hood thing. It's just w wanting to not support the people exploiting us. Oh man, that was brutal. But I like that. Y'all speaking the truth, man. Y'all spilling facts. Whoops. Ooh, we've got 5 minutes more. Nice. Y'all take the chance. Whatever you want to ask, come shoot at me. Let me know anything you want to know. We got 5 minutes more, and I'll go offline. Bring more tutorial now, I guess. Now, right now. Before you leave, what's your thoughts on reaching on 4K Instagram and 1.4K on YouTube? My thoughts? Crazy. I did not expect something would actually blow up on my old account. Never would have expected. I was just trying to put my contents out there because I thought I was someone who never really studied art and I struggled a lot during my progress. So like I actually wanted to help someone. And although I would say, honestly, I would like to make it out of a living because it would be so cool if I actually can do content creation for my job. But to me, I think the most important thing isn't about earnings. I think the most important thing that is actually the things that I put out there might actually help someone. This is the main point for me, honestly, because whenever I see someone telling me that, oh, these things actually help them and they are so encouraged by my words or the things that I teach, and it makes me genuinely feel so much happier. And I think this is, I would say, correct for me. This is something truthful to me that I believe is correct. Maybe not correct for everyone, but this is something that I find it very correct in my life. Uh-huh. When indeed, right now, girl, right now, queen, I'm gonna give you the brain what you wanted. Actually, you know what? I have some thoughts of writing books. I might actually want to release a book on how I do my own thing and see if anyone would actually like to read that book. Oh, humble queen from humble beginnings. Oh, girl, it's always because you guys really like the contents. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't really have the feelings to put it out. It's like you guys have been t telling me that, oh, these things help you so much, and it really inspires me to try to put content out there. You know, I never really am the person who is really extroverted and really like being on camera and seen. But I feel like genuinely, if I want to connect with people, I think you really have to put yourself out there, no matter you're afraid of the camera or whatever reason you have. I think if you just want to connect with people, you always gotta put yourself out there first. There's no other ways you can do. Be right back. I'll be in the background. Gonna get my breakfast. Just woke up. Oh, okay, okay. Have a good one. I'm gonna leave already. I'm late, am I? It's okay. I can stay a few more. I can stay a few more minutes. It's okay. I think I would probably stream in the same time if I were streaming. I'm not sure when the next stream will be though, but I think it'll be probably the similar time for now. I can stay a few more minutes, yeah, sure, why not? I've already been streaming now, so why not? We can do a little bit more. Oh, it's okay. You need to rest too. I hope I can more early to watch your stream. It's okay. It's okay. If you even if you can't be in the stream, probably the streams will turn into videos and then you can watch them if you want to. Or you can comment down on what questions that you want to ask. And whenever I see them, I will answer them on the stream. Your OC looks so depressed when you zoom in his face. I love him. I mean, he is very depressed. He is. This is Xuanwu, by the way. He is extremely depressed. Maybe he's also nonchalant like that. Actually, you're not wrong. In my lore, he is a very stoic, stern character who does not like giving out emotions. Wait, because his tears is actually a very valuable pearl, and people would force him into crying in past to get the pearl, so that he hated emotions at all cost. Keep up the trend of Orpher traumatizing their OCs. For sure thing, how can you freely talk to people? I'm really hard to do that. I don't know. I just genuinely sit here and then like yap about things. Okay, one of the things that I would say is that um whenever you be in a conference room or a meeting or whatever, know that in a way that you are literally walking into a room with a people, um, with a whole group of people. You're free to yap about anything, and they're free to listen about the things that you can yap. So instead of thinking it like people would judge you and maybe think of you of whoever you are, think of it like this. Some people might actually being paid to hear your yap, especially when you are, let's say, speaking outwardly, when someone invite you to speak on stage and something like that. Yeah, he just aura farming. He's aura farming. He's staring at your soul, bro. He's got the stare. He's got that blood red eye stare. Gotta clean this up a little bit. It's very blurry. Stop, bro. You can't. You know what? That's pretty accurate. I think he's pretty. This is pretty accurate. I might turn this into a meme at this point. I might. I might just turn this into a meme. Not the emoji, man. Gotta go late. Extra bright. Oh wait, it's bugging up. No, no. When will I stream more again? That's a good question. Probably when I'm finished with schoolworks. Then yeah. Or maybe just if you don't mind, I might stream a little bit for dailies later on. Like maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see when we have time. Alright, then I'll wait. I hope I'm not late. It's okay, you won't. Even if you did, it's okay. The streams will turn into videos eventually. So it's fine. What time am I at? I'm at 11:24. Wait, no, 25 now. Just turned the time now. What about you? Is it night for you or is it daytime? Same, same. Oh, oh. Then I suppose you are from Malaysia or Singapore or maybe Philippines? Probably 10 p.m. Oh, okay. So there's a little bit of time differences. I see, I see. Indonesia. Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty cool. 4:30 p.m. ish here. Wait, are you literally telling me that 4:30 p.m. here and you're like that cold? It's not even it's not even that much of an evening yet, and it's already this cold for you? Girl, I would not survive. Germany is just cold. Wait. Wait, you're from Germany? Wait, you're from Germany? I did not know. Wait, are you for real? Wait, that is so cool. I thought you were from Pasadena or something. I never really know. Yo, that's really cool. Germany is really cool place, I think, because like there's a lot of artworks, like especially contemporary artworks, I think, and a lot of industrial things as well is in Germany. I think my teacher adores Germany so much that our university professor, he almost like took everything about German into his studies, I think, in teaching us like German to photography, philosophy, historical things, like almost everything. Half German and half Pakistani life. Oh, oh, I see, I see. I'm hoping I can meet you so you teach me draw. It's okay. Sometimes I do teach on streams and on Instagram sometimes. I do. Real videos. So if you're interested, you could try. You look at them. They're very cool galleries and stuff, I think. What's your opinion on Germany though? Do you like Germany personally? Or is it more like a, oh, I just got born here. I can't select the place. Politically. Not necessary. It's more like, do you like this place in general? I mean, it's spawned here, but it's alright. That's one way to put it, bro. That's one way to put it. You spawn here. Yeah. I spawned in HK as well. Ah, yeah, the short videos. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I do understand that when you're drawing live and you got someone who can teach you online, like it'll be much better. But I was thinking holding some event where I make in Gmail and then you guys can send your artworks there and then I can try to pick some of it into streams and videos and then I can try to make it look better. I'm not sure, like trying to make it polish it some more on the stream and on videos maybe as some content for you guys to know what kind of things you can improve maybe. I was trying thinking of that idea. See if you guys want to do that and I might actually make a Gmail for you guys to send your artwork to. I think nobody thinks so highly of where they are from because everywhere else seems cooler. Yeah, yeah, you're so right. You're so correct about it. And everyone more aware of the downsides of where they're from. Exactly. Every place they always have their pros and cons, and it's just up to whether or not you can take the pros and cons, whether or not you can accept the disadvantages. So I personally think that as long as the disadvantages are something not too outrageous and you think you can survive through that, and it should be a place of your dreamland. Yeah, because you can't really chase a dreamland. There's not a single place like that in this world. But you can select a place that is tolerable, I think, and then live in it. Agree. Although there are also people who just can't see the bad about their own place. That's true. That's also true. A lot of censorships and stuff can affect this whole thing. I'm not gonna say which one, but I'm just gonna say that there's censorship. Very true. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Although I'm nearly ending the stream right now, but welcome. Oh, when is that anyway? Let's say we give it more 5 minutes. Yeah, since someone just joined, I can give it more 5 minutes more. Is that a snake or a lizard? Oh no, it's a snake. It's a snake. This character is inspired by Chinese mythology. It's something called Shenwu or the black tortoise. And the black tortoise, which is a yeah, black tortoise with a snake. But in my lore, the snake is already dead. So like it's a dead snake. It's a bony snake. Yep. The black tortoise. Oh, you do know. You do know. Did I miss something though I want to know about earlier that you just say about you're gonna make art better? Like when? Oh, that thing. Depends. Depends. If you guys really want to, I might consider starting at, let's say about Christmas, I think, maybe. I think that's when the time that I finally got more time to myself. Hmm. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. But I would say probably Christmas if I have to be certain, because Christmas I probably have holidays, so Alright, I want to know if you still remember me or not. Remember you? Yeah, of course. Why would I not remember you? Why would I not remember you? Most preferred creature does not know what does it want to be. You mean who? You mean this character? Phobia and Vua, isn't it? Oh yeah, she is on Vua. What about it? You like Phobia? A lot, maybe? Like tortoise, snake, but have shell yet caught dragon. I don't think it's called dragon though. I don't think it's called dragon. It's called black tortoise. It's never really a dragon. It's a dragon-headed tortoise, but it's not a dragon. No, I mean a friend list. Friend list. Wait, what do you mean by friend list? Wait, hold on. You mean on Instagram or on YouTube? I'm trying to remember, okay? I'm trying to remember. Give me a minute, give me a minute. Oh, oh wait, I think I know. Uh, I was using for Lofa, right? I think I know. I think I know. I think I remember now. Phoebe. But I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember. We were uh exploring, right? We were exploring for asteroids, I think. Because I've joined multiple people on Wuthering Waves as well. But I think I remember exactly which one you are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you now. I see you now. I see you now. I remember now. Oh, you're that person. I see, I see. That's so cool. Yeah, I am. Are you gonna pull for someone else in Wuthering Waves lately? When you first meet me, what gender am I? What gender am I? What do you mean by what gender you are? You mean your biological gender? Or you mean your character's gender? When you meet me, you thought I was a boy or a girl. I don't know. Maybe a girl, I think. I don't know. Actually, no, wait. That could be a boy as well. I don't know. I actually don't know. But if I have to guess, it might be a girl. I don't know. So, are you a boy or a girl? Or you transition? Oh no, transition. Do what that works. I have no idea what gender you are currently as well. But my wildest guess would be a female. If I'm wrong, sorry. Maybe from chat style isn't maybe no. Chat style, yeah. Probably from chat style, yeah. I'm a boy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think I'll end the stream here. But before I end the stream, do you guys have any more questions? I can answer them before I leave the stream. Feel free to let me know anything. Oh yeah, let me charge my phone too. Because I think my phone needs a little bit of charging as well as my computer. Good stream, Hanago. Thank you. Y'all got anything left to ask? If no, I'll end the stream. This is my first time watching. Do you usually stream Wednesday mornings? Oh, it's actually nighttime for me. But I usually stream at UTC +8 time zone from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. But sometimes when I got some more time, I stream more, a little bit more in this period of time, yeah. I usually stream in I don't have a specific time. Oh wait, no. I don't have a specific day, uh-huh, in a week, but I do have a specific time, which is right now, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. in UTC +8. But yeah, feel free to join any streams if you are interested in seeing me drawing just this hour +2. Yeah, 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 exactly. Bye bye and good night. Yep. All right, nice stream. Have a rest. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining my stream today. I love you all. Peace out. Have a good day or night. Bye.